What's up? Oh, Shannon's here already. Early day. Oh, let me get this guy over here. Who do we got? Got Alex, Shannon, Ashley. Week 7. Week 7. Josh is here. Playing from the pool. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I could probably host from the pool. It's going exceedingly well. I got boxes of stuff everywhere right now. It's a little bit daunting moving the business at the same time, but it's starting to look like I'm getting ready to move. Got the kitchen almost done. I've been packing up some of the business stuff, clearing off shelves. I still got to do my storage unit, but should be okay. How's everyone's week been? Happy early Canada Day to the Canadians. Happy 4th of July to the Americans early. I need my bell though, hold on. I feel like we might need it tonight. Found it. So we got Josh, Ashley, Shannon. Do I have, who are the other regular suspects? Where's Nick and Buck? Nick, Buck. Who else? Jake has been here most weeks. Of course, we're looking for Ann. There's Buck. Summoned him like Beetlejuice. The scoreboard's updated on the main page. Ashley is in first right now, followed by, I believe, Nick, and then Alex. Yeah, Ann just shows up, drops a few A's, moves on. Let me see where this. Oh, I found a couple guys. Hold on, I'll show you. Got a couple new friends. They're getting packed up today, so I got to make a video of it with them. Creepy? Bite your tongue. This is grub. You want to see creepy? Hold on, I'll show you creepy. That's creepy. This is what a Teddy Ruxpin looks like when their nose falls off. This is my original Teddy Ruxpin that I had as a kid. Unfortunately, his nose broke, but I can't get rid of him because he's mine. I still have his nose. I'm gonna glue it on when I get the new place, but I have the one you just saw, the working one. Okay, is Nick here now? I only have 2 of my original toys from when I was a kid. I have that, and I have a stuffed animal with a Diet Pepsi shirt on it, which is kept for obvious reasons. We will start in 1 minute. Yeah, you're lurking. There you are, Nick. One of the things I've realized is that for the 5 years that I lived in this apartment, I have somehow managed to amass so much stuff and like packing stuff up, like just random things that I don't even have on any stores. I just have like random things everywhere on my shelves. Like I had a music box that played the Pink Panther song. I don't know how I got it. Okay, we are ready to rock and roll. Oh, definitely. I was thinking about putting Sir Mix-a-Lot in them. Peter's here. So I think the trivia might be harder this week I don't know for sure, though, because you guys are pretty good. So we'll see. We'll get it fired up right now. Question 1. What popular toy has had its own show created about the adventures of finding crystals with powers? Is it A, glowworms, B, My Little Pony, C, Teddy Ruxpin, or D, Care Bears? Which show? C, Teddy Ruxpin is the correct answer. C, Teddy Ruxpin. That's 1 point for Ashley. Okay, pen, don't die. Hold on, we have technical difficulties. My pen is dying. It was C, Teddy Ruxpin. Aptly named. Don't worry, I got a new pen. We're good. She's just spamming. Oh, hold on. Did she spam? Oh. That means Alex gets a point too. Second guest. Yeah, we don't expect, if you're going to win the championship, you can't do it through spamming. Question 2. Anne, are you here? In which country was the Jack-in-the-Box invented? Ogford. There you are. Ogford. In which country was the Jack-in-the-Box invented? Is it A, in ancient Mongolia, B, the city of Petra, Jordan, around 100 BC, C, it is not known for sure, or D, Brazil? You got Ogford coming in with C. Ogford P. Doggy with the point. It is not known for sure is the correct answer. C. They don't know 100%. There we go. Question 3. Do you guys like my pen, by the way? Guess if it's mine or my daughter's. I'll give you a hint. How is Raggedy Andy related to Raggedy Ann? Is it A, her cousin, B, her brother, C, her boyfriend, or D, her son? Yeah, for sure it's mine. Way to go. It is her brother, sister and brother. Raggedy Andy is related to Raggedy Ann. It's her bro. So sister is incorrect. So I'm giving Nick Thunder the point because she didn't say sister and brother. I was looking for brother or bro or broham. We're all having a good time. For these questions, I'm going to give you a phrase that you might hear during the game. This is a board game specific category. I'm going to say a phrase or a set of words that you'd hear during a game. You're going to have to tell me the game that it's played from. For example, here is question 4. C5, hit. Is that from the board game Bingo? Or B, Stratego? C, Battleship? Or D, Othello? Whoa! Looks like everybody got that one, but Buck got it first. Loyal viewer Buck coming through with Battleship. All right, we are on question 5 of 50. We're all having a good time. Here is something you might hear in this game. Are there any L's? Are there any L's? Is it A, Hangman, B, Go Fish, C, Charades, or D, Scrabble? Hangman is the correct answer. Josh B gets his first point of the night. We have a 6-way tie for first place after 5 questions. I'm going to speak for the season entirety. In the history of CPJ Retro Trivia. We have never had a 6-way tie after 5 questions. This may never be repeated. We may be witnessing history right now. Question 6. I think it was Professor Plum in the conservatory with a revolver. Is it A, Monopoly, B, Parcheesi, C, The Game of Life, or D, Clue? It looks like everybody was quick on that one. You are all so smart. This is all the training we've been doing. I feel like Mr. Miyagi training Danielson. Alex P gets there first with Clue. So long to our 6-way tie. We now have a leader in the clubhouse with Alex. Question 7. You might hear this during this board game. Right foot, blue. Is it A, Twister, B, Battling Tops, C, Mousetrap, or D, Sorry? Josh, TQster is not the right answer. Twister is the right answer. Remember, we are looking for correct spelling. Twister is the right answer. Nick now has his 2nd point. D was Sorry. I walked right into that. I'm done. 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 Enough. It's super annoying that I go with what I see on my computer. God forbid the guy running the game show uses what he's seeing real time for the points. God forbid. Miss Ashley has a gripe with how I'm running things. Sheesh. And I'm just out here manipulating scores and making everybody go crazy just for the fun of it. This is a thankless job. You know that? I'm sorry. Maybe you'll get the first comment this time. Listen, when I get the new game show, we're going to have, there's going to be, rules, and chirping the host is going to be a terminatable offense, okay? Don't pick on me. Got a lot of stuff to do here. You could all be helping me pack. You might hear this in a board game. If you know, be first in the chat with the correct answer. You can have brown for arts and literature or green for science and nature. What board game might you hear that during? Is it A, High Q, B, Jeopardy, C, Trivial Pursuit, or D, 20 questions? Unfortunately, it's not Trivia Pursuit, it's Trivial Pursuit. So that would mean Josh B gets the point because he spelled it right. Sorry, Alex. We are sticklers here, remember. Here we go. Question 9. You might hear this during a board game. King me. Is it A, chess, B, go, C, checkers, or D, backgammon? Checkers is the correct answer. You don't get kinged in chess, guys. Come on, you don't get kinged in chess. Checkers, guys. Checkers. You have a king. First was Alex. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Question 10. We're all having a good time, except for Ashley. She's always complaining. Question 10. I want to be the shoe. You might hear that during a board game. Someone saying, I want to be the shoe. Is it A, Scrabble, B, Barrel of Monkeys, C, Cribbage, or D, Monopoly? Wow, I am sassy tonight. A, Monopoly is the correct answer. Monopoly. Looks like everybody is getting the questions right, so it's just coming down to how fast you type and your dial-up speed, or your not dial-up anymore. Monopoly is the correct answer. Alex now has 4. Well, you know what? Alex last week had an opportunity to win. Alex, did you win last week or no? Was it Ashley or Alex that won last week? I felt like it came right down to the end. You snuck in and beat him. Okay, yeah, I remember. Sorry, Alex. Sorry. Where's my girl Ann, by the way? We're waiting on Ann. Okay, we are on question 11. Alex, don't take it personally. I have a bad memory. It's full of all kinds of like 80s toy lore, so I don't remember what happens during the day. Question 11. You might hear this during a board game or a game. This is going to be a person, place, or animal. Now, which game would you hear that during? Is it A, Mystery Date, B, Outburst, C, Pictionary, or D, Scattergories? Pictionary is the correct answer. That means Buck now has his second point. We got a real close game started here. Everybody is doing very well. I'll give a scoreboard update. We're 11 questions in. Right now, as it stands, Jake's here. What? Okay, we got Alex with 4, Josh, Buck, and Nick with 2, Ashley and Ogford with 1. We're still waiting on Shannon and Peter to get their first point. Here we go. Question 12. These are toys from the ages. So there's going to be questions on toys from the 1900s up until the 90s. The next 10 questions. Here we go. Question 12. Jake, you got to get your first point as well. Let's get everybody scoring here. Making their debut in 1903, which phenomenally successful children's toy, known for their cheery hues, took the 20th century by storm by not only cultivating their artistic talents of the young, but also helping them to develop their dexterity and fine motor skills? Is it A, Crayola crayons, B, painting by numbers, C, rose art crayons, or D, barrel felt tips? A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. The answer is Crayola crayons. And that would mean Josh got his first, or got a point. So Josh now has 3. A is the correct answer. We are in the 1910s now. We're in the 1910s. Which construction toy, which first made its appearance in 1916, was made with real wood, hint, and has a name that is inspired by the 16th president of the United States of America? Lincoln Logs are the correct answer. Lincoln Logs, not just one Lincoln log. It is the Lincoln Logs, so I will give Ashley a point. That is her second point of the day. 2 points after 13 questions for Ashley. Abraham Tonka. All right, we are on question 14. Everyone's having a good time. Let's go, Shannon. Let's go, Peter. Let's go, Jake. Get your first point. Which English company, which was responsible for producing the widely popular Meccano construction sets, eventually branched out into the world of model trains, and in 1925 produced its very first electric train set? Hello. Was it A, Hasbro, B, Leslie, C, Hornby, or D, Playmobil? Unfortunately, Lionel is not an eligible answer. The answer is correctly answered first by Josh B with C, Hornby. I was looking for Hornby. Josh is now tied for the lead with Alex. Look out. Josh is here to play tonight, picking up points left, right, and center. Well done, Josh. Question 15. We are in the 1930s now. We're going to have fun, but we're also going to learn here. This is to help you impress your friends and neighbors with random facts about toys. 1938 marked the beginning of a wonderful partnership between cameraman William Gruber and Harold Graves, the president of Sawyer's Photographic Services. Who came up with the idea for which device, which went on to become a classic children's toy? Hint, this was talked about last week. Is it A, the kaleidoscope? Is it B, toy binoculars? Is it C, the kinescope? Or is it D, the Viewmaster? The Viewmaster is correct. Viewmaster is correct. I am giving a point to Nick because he showed up first. Nick is on fire. Bop it. And you know what? Shannon, you got a point too because you've answered correctly on almost all the questions. You're not just spamming one. So I gave Shannon a point. Let's go. Ogford, you are up. You're coming. Welcome. Question 16. I know, I'm being nice because I'm in a good mood. Which simple children's story... Okay, we're in the 1940s now. I feel like the Lorax right now. Which simple children's toy, which had already been around for centuries, was first marketed and sold on a grand scale in 1940 when an American company called Chemtoy produced their own version of it? Is it A, Tiddlywinks? Is it B, the Slip and Slide? Is it C, Bubble Solution? Or D, Finger Paints? Bye, Jake. It is C, Bubble Solution. That means Josh gets another point, takes the lead with 5. Josh is just on fuego. Answering 30% of the questions right tonight so far. Josh is in a lead. Will it hold? Will it hold with 33 questions to go? I guess we'll see. Oh, also, I'm watching the last season of Squid Game right now, and I did not want to leave my couch to see, to leave that because it's pretty good. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's wild. My poor guy. Yeah. Oh no, that's the new season now. Yeah. Okay, so it's worth watching. I'm also watching White Lotus at the same time. So I'm like in 2 different wavelengths of TV shows right now. Here we go. Question 17. This one's from the 1950s. That's what I'm doing, Ashley. This one's from the 1950s. Which fashion doll, which first appeared in 1959, had her very first wardrobe designed by a fashion designer, dabbled in hundreds of different careers over the years, and made a whopping $500 million within 10 years of her first appearance? Barbara Millicent Roberts, aka Barbie, is correct. Shannon was there first. Way to go, Shannon. That is your second point. Good job. Peter got it right. He got a bunch of questions right, so I'm going to give Peter a point as well. Peter, you're in there. We're at question 18. We're in the 1960s. 1960s. Here we go. Which refreshing summer favorite, which first made its appearance in 1961, is instantly recognizable by its banana yellow hue and was invented by an upholsterer before then being marketed by the American toy company Wham-O? Is it A, the Blast and Slide? Is it B, the Super Soaker? Is it C, the Slip and Slide? Or is it D, the Aqua Rocker Fun Float? Y'all are way off with Tang. I don't know where you guys are at. The Slip and Slindy is not correct. The Super Soaker is not correct. Peter gets it. Slip and Slid, C is correct. Unfortunately, Ashley, the Slip and Slindy and the Slip and Slid are incorrect. Peter Reno with the second point of the evening. Hey, listen, if you had like 4 points on the season, I might give you one here. But when you're the leader in the clubhouse, you don't get the charity points, okay? Slip and Slindy, come on. You're better than that. Somebody put Tang. And here's a question. If I ask you what is the drink the astronauts drink, Tang would be the answer. Everyone, let's all put a heart in the chat for Ashley's internet. Thankfully tonight, there's no cats jumping on her keyboard. It's just internet. Tang is orange. I will remember you. This could be the day that defines your season. Championship. Anne's here. Let's go in. We're ready for you. Fire it up. We're going to get right down to question 20. Which tremendously oh, sorry, never mind. Not 20. We're on question 19. Question 19, here we go. Game doesn't start until Anne gets here, I'm telling you right now. Which 1978 toy was co-created by Ralph Baer, the inventor of the very first computer game console, and was unveiled at New York's then world-famous nightclub Studio 54? Is it A, Pong? Is it B, Simon? Is it C, Major Morgan? Or D, the Game Boy? The answer is correctly answered by our two-time champion, Nick Thunder, with Simon. That is Nick's 4th point, which puts him in a tie for 2nd place. Well done, Nick. You didn't even need to leave a letter. Simon. We're on question 20. Nice. Question 20. Here we go. Yeah, you guys were 2 times. Back to back. It's like the Florida Panthers of CPJ trivia. Which tremendously popular children's toy, which first appeared in 1982 when a set of 6 of them were released? They had names such as Snuzzle, Minty, and Cotton Candy, and ended up becoming one of the most popular toys of the 1980s. Is it A, the Care Bears? Is it B, My Little Pony? Is it C, Popples? Or is it D, the Get Along Gang? Oh, I think I see some spelling mistakes. My Little Ep-Ani is not correct. Let me see. My Little Pont, we would have accepted My Little Pony as a correct answer. So I think that point goes to Nick. But you know what, Ashley? You know what I'm going to give you? I'm going to give you a 1/4 point on that one. I'm going to give you a little tiny little 1/4 of a point. This is a little like a baby one. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to go to the judges. I'm going to go to the judge and see if you need a point. So, judges, should we give Ashley a point on that answer, even though she spelled it wrong twice? So, I didn't see it. The judge was just here. Did he say yes or no? You guys got to let me know. Was it a yes or a no? I didn't see. I was in like the judges. No, he said no. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, he's who runs it. Okay, so we're gonna go with no point awarded. So you have chosen pain then. Okay, we're on question 21. Let's get back on track here. The king rules. Okay, I'm not the king. I'm just the guy. I'm just the host. Let's see if we can get this one right. Which collection of toys, which first appeared in 1993 and included the likes of Cubby the Bear and Patty the Platypus, became instant collectibles when in 1997 the first 11 toys were retired? Is it A, the Beanie Babies, B, Pound Puppies, C, the Get Along Gang, or D, the Wuzzles? And you know what? I see A coming in first from Ann. She knew this one. She knew so fast. Ann gets the point. Ann, well done. Ann is just dropping A's on this one. She knew. Second she heard it, there was not going to be any meat left on the bone. Well done, Ann. We are on question 22. These are no longer Toys Through the Decades. These are just regular. Get it? She's pumping up the chat algorithm. Let's go. Get me out to more people. She knows the way. A slinky is not just a toy. It has been used in other fields of endeavor as well. One of these is in the fields of aviation. Which of the following uses slinkies for physics experiments? Is it A, Boeing, B, NASA, C, Qantas, or D, Birdie the helicopter? And stop putting too many A's, because I can't see who's answering. B is the correct answer. Looks like Alex got there first, because Ashley put AB. So Alex gets a point. That's 5 points for Alex. You are now in a tie. That's okay, Ann. You are now in a tie with Josh. Josh and Alec is in a tie. You know what my favorite part of hosting trivia night is? When Ashley has this internal monologue in the chat log, just like talking to herself about how she's not answering the questions fast. Oh. Here we go. 23. Question 23. Doctors in 13th century Scotland recommended the use of which toy that people mistakenly believe was invented in the 1950s, but it wasn't, as a remedy for dislocated backs and to aid in the recovery of heart attacks? Is it A, hula hoops, B, kites, C, snakes and ladders, or D, tricycles? And guess what? The answer is A, Ann. The answer is definitely A, hula hoops. Ann gets a point. 2 points for Ann. You can try to stop her on the A answers, but you won't. What are the two missing words from this advertising jingle for a children's game? Is it, okay, here we go. I'm going to give you the jingle, and then you guys will know. It's a race. It's a chase. Hurry up and feed their face. Who will win? No one knows. Feed the blank. Is it A, hungry hippos, B, ogling elephants, C, skinny giraffes, or D, jumping kangaroos? It is correctly answered by Ann with A, hungry hippos. But I'm also going to give Buck a point because he went ahead and spelled it correctly. 3 points for Buck. You were second. What do you want? What do you want? You want some charity points? Would you like me to give you some charity points? We're 25 questions in. You're not going to win this bad boy. Getting charity points. All right? You got to leave the excuses in the rear view. Would the Philadelphia Eagles accept that excuse? Philadelphia Eagles don't care about bad internet. Question 25. You think Saquon Barkley's worried about bad internet connection? Fly, Eagles, fly. You think they're worried? Yeah. Pick it up. Pick it up. You got 2 points out of 25 questions. You want to be the champ? I never seen Nick Thunder get 2 points out of 25 questions. Here we go. Question 25. Kites have been around for several thousand years. In which country is it believed that the kite originated? Is it A, Russia, B, China, C, Japan, or D, France? Alex coming in quick with China. Alex now has 6 points, takes over the lead from the tie with Josh. Here is a quick score rundown after 25 questions this evening. I'm really enjoying everyone's answers tonight. Alex has 6. Josh has 5. Nick has 4. Buck has 3. Ann has 3. Shannon, Ashley, and Peter have 2. And Ogford has 1. So we have a good, solid motley crew of answers tonight. Looks like Ann is within striking distance of winning tonight, so let's go. Question 26, halfway through trivia. Though the yo-yo has been around since at least 500 BC, the word itself comes from the Tagalog language from the Philippines. What does yo-yo translate to in this language? Is it A, go, go? B, take me to your leader? C, up, down? Or D, come, come? Come, come is correct. Nick Thunder with the point. Nick Thunder with the point. Question 27. The popular board game Snakes and Ladders has been handed down to us from ancient India. As well as being played for fun, it was also a teaching tool in India. What was being taught? Is it A, the dangers of snakes? Is it B, the effects of karma? Is it C, the dangers of ladders? Or is it D, the danger of wasting time? The correct answer was answered first by Nick Thunder. It is the effects of karma. And slow down on the A's or Nick is going to put you in timeout. 1 A per answer for now. I'm having a hard time seeing who's answering. B is correct, the effects of karma. Nick, that is your point. 6 points for Nick, tied with Alex. Question 28. We're good? The enjoyable or frustrating game we know today as chess had its origins in the Gupta Empire in which ancient nation? Is it A, Ireland, B, Russia, C, France, or D, India? Bye, Ann. India is the correct answer. Alex gets a point. India. Looks like Shannon got it as well. Buck, Frantic isn't a country. So we have question 29 coming up right now. Though the Barbie doll was named after Ruth Handler's daughter Barbara, from where did Miss Handler originally get the idea of an adult female doll? Was it A, an Australian doll called the Missus? Was it B, a Scottish doll called Wee McTavish? Was it C, a German doll called Build Lily? Or was it D, a French doll called Flirtatious Fifi? B is incorrect. We can eliminate that answer. C is the correct answer. Looks like Nick got in just before Ashley with C. A German doll called Build Lily is the original inspiration behind Barbie. Nick now has another point. That is Nick's 7th point. Nick and Alex are tied with 7. Josh has 5. Come on, Josh, you can get it. These are like not just traditional Barbie questions too. These ones are so hard. These are some hard questions tonight. Before the advent of Play-Doh and Silly Putty and the like, we had plasticine with which to play and make our various models. This was invented in 1897 by an art teacher from which European country? Is it A, England, B, Australia, C, United States, or D, Russia? France isn't even on there, so A is the correct answer. Nick Thunder with another correct answer. 8 points for Nick. 8 for Nick. Holy moly. Slow him down. Slow him down. There you go. Anne's mad because I told her not to drop A's on us like every 8 seconds. Stand in the corner and just hit A on your keyboard every 15 seconds. You'll probably get more points than you have right now. Question 31. Question 31. She was hyped. This game can be played both outside and inside as long as the area is large enough and free of dangerous obstacles. One person is it and has their eyes covered trying to catch others. What game are we playing? Is it A, Blind Man's Bluff, B, Ring Around the Rosie, C, Old Maid, or D, Hide and Seek? Alex, well done. A is the correct answer. Shannon, you came in right with Alex, so I'm going to give you your third point. You guys kind of almost tied when I saw the pop-up. Alex popped up first, but you were right there. It is Blind Man's Bluff. Blind Man's Bluff. So Shannon, now you have 3. We're at question 32. The game of Tiddlywinks, great name for a game, by the way, had its origins as a Victorian parlor game for adults. The game uses small discs, and the object of the game is to cover your opponent's small discs with your own and get your own small discs into the central pot. What is the name given to these small discs? Is it A, Winks, B, Buttons, C, Tiddlers, or D, Oatcakes? Winks is the correct answer. Winks is the correct answer. We got Nick with another point. Brings Nick up to 9. 1 up on Alex. You've never played Tiddlywinks? You might want to go play some Tiddlywinks. Shannon and Ashley, you've never played Tiddlywinks before? We got to get a Tiddlywinks professional league going. Oh my God. You guys haven't lived. I swear. You haven't lived. Got to play Tiddlywinks. It's actually pretty fun. Tiddlywinks tournament. Yeah. Back to your corner. Yeah. Question 33. I have brought my prized collection. Okay, I'm going to try and say this again. I have brought my prized collection of Tom Bowlers, Taws, and Pee-wees to school. My favorite is my lucky cat's eye shooter, which I hope I don't lose. Which game will I be playing? Is it A, marbles, B, pebbles, C, boulders, or D, rubbles? Josh, let's go. We got your 6 point with marbles. Josh, you now have 6. Well done, everyone. Peter, Shannon, good job. PGS is yeah, Pogs, no bueno. It ain't Pogs. Question 34. If you have ophidiophobia, which of these board games would you possibly prefer not to play? Is it A, Monopoly, B, Snakes and Ladders, C, Clue, or D, Mousetrap? If you have ophidiophobia. B is the correct answer. Uh-oh. Ashley, you answered 4 different answers. Which is your answer? Which is it? Which one you want to go with? Is it Mousetrap? Is it C or is it B? Which one you want? You want to go with B? 100%? 100%? B, you sure? 100%. You get a half point for that. You get a half point. It is Snakes and Ladders. It is Snakes and Ladders. You went wild. Question 35. No, you can have a half point. You got it first. That was your first answer. Have some faith. The game of knuckle bones was quite popular when I was growing up. Not me, but someone else. It was also popular with your parents as they didn't have to buy you any special equipment, but just save you the knuckle from the Sunday roast. Which type of roast would the knuckle usually come from? Is it A, chicken, B, lamb, C, turkey, or D, beef? Knuckle bones. We're going obscure games tonight. B is the correct answer. Josh knows. Josh is a knuckle bones world champion. Heard it on ESPN. It actually comes from the lamb. That's why Josh knew it. He's a big fan of the lamb. File this under stuff you need to know. You should just change your username to Knucklebones. To play this game, my friends and I usually needed some chalk, a beanbag, or just a rock for a marker and a piece of concrete or asphalt on which to draw what was called the court. Sometimes we needed to use 2 legs and sometimes only 1. What game were we playing? Is it A, hopscotch, B, rock hop, C, scotch on the rocks, or D, scotch rock? Everybody's doing hopscotch. Looks like Alex got there first, followed by everyone else. Foursquare is incorrect, Peter. It's one word? Is it? Is it really? Okay, well, I'm not going to punish Alex, so I'm going to give him a point. And you know what? I'll give you that extra half a point that you got last time. There you go. You got 3. I am the captain of the SS Trivia Night. You want me to get the king over here? See how that goes? I can get him. The king is much, much worse to deal with than me. He will not have any infighting. Here we go. Question 37. Rock, paper, scissors would have to be one of the simplest and cheapest games ever invented. You just need one other person and the ability to shape your hand into a fist for a rock, point 2 fingers for scissors, or laid out flat paper. Which one of these is not correct for the game of rock, paper, scissors? Is it A, rock beats paper, B, scissors beats paper, C, rocks beats scissors, or D, paper beats rock? A is correct. Look at you all go. A is the correct answer. Alex gets there first. Alex now has 10 points. Possible lead. Got a 10. 10 points is good enough for the lead. 1 ahead of Nick, 3 ahead of Josh, and everyone else is around 3 or 2. Everyone's having a good time. And you are at 3 points. We are on question 38. We have 12 questions to go, plus a channel bonus question that could decide your fate. This game, usually played inside, involves a player using hand signals to give clues to the other players to help them guess a word or phrase. Fingers are held up, ears are tugged, imaginary cameras are cranked. People pretend to be reading, and all of this is done without saying a word. What game are we playing? Is it A, spin the bottle, B, pass the parcel, C, Chinese whispers, or D, charades? Charades is the correct answer. Everybody's knowing it right now. And Alex got there first for your 11th point. 11 points already. Ashley got it right, but she didn't answer in time to take first place. So we are now on question 39. Here we go. If I was in the playground with my friends, usually other girls, and this is not me. If I was in the playground with my friends, usually other girls, and I was playing double dutch, what piece of equipment would we be using? Is it A, tennis balls, B, skipping ropes, C, clogs, D, none, we'd just be talking double dutch?
I was looking for skipping ropes, so I'm going to give that point to Shannon. But I would have accepted jump rope, so I'll give Ashley a point. She can have one there. I'm not going to be that rude. That's your 4th point, Ashley. Well done. Question 40. What did the Transformer Perceptor transform into? Was it A, a telephone, B, a microphone, C, a telescope, or D, a microscope? Microscope is the correct answer. Alex gets the point. 12th point of the night for Alex with 10 questions to go. Alex has a 3-point lead on Nick Thunder. Chance to win the week coming on strong. The pressure is building. A 3-point lead against a 2-time. May not get it there. We got to see how you do. Question 41. Pressure building. What year did the Speak and Spell first come out? Is it A, 1978, B, 1995, C, 1982, or D, 1975? What year did the Speak and Spell first come out? (1978) is the correct answer. Alex is there with the correct answer. 13 points for Alex. Way to go. Loyal viewership will be rewarded with some of these questions. What did the Ghostbusters Highway Haunter transform into? Is it A, a grasshopper, B, a bumblebee, C, the bat, or D, a praying mantis? A mantis ghost is correct. Josh, well done. That is your 8th question. Correct. Sorry, your 8th correct answer. We're on question 43. What year was the Baby All Gone doll first released? Was it A, 1990, B, 1992, C, 1991, or D, 1993? 1991 is correct. Ashley gets a point. That is your 5th point of the night. Let's go. The answer is so nice, you sent it twice. I don't know. We're on question 44. Hi, Sarah. We're on question 44. What company released the glowworm? Was it A, Mattel, B, Kenner, C, Playskool, or D, Fun Toys? Five, 4. Playskool is correct, and it's spelled Playskool. Nick gets a point. 10 for Nick. Hi, Rosalind. Now, the glowworm that I just mentioned in the previous question. Nick, let's go. When was the glowworm first released? Was it A, 1980, B, 1982, C, 1981, or D, 1990? 1982 is the correct answer, and Alex got there first. 14 for Alex, got a 4-point lead with 5 questions to go. 4-point lead, 5 questions to go. Alex, this could be your week. You did not. Here we go. I'm going to give you a series of hints towards the question. You're going to have to give me the answer. Small cup, placemat, small thin plastic disc. Is it A, bombers, B, tiddlywinks, C, table hockey, or D, shoot or be shot? B, tiddlywinks is the correct answer. Nick gets his 11th point. Down to a 3-point lead for Alex with 3 questions to go. Uh-oh. Knees weak, palms are sweaty. Get hyped. Well, I just asked a question about it that gave up all those. Yep. This is a big wink. This is Winks Week. Winks Week here. Winks Week 2025. We got a plastic 2-piece cask. Curved armed plastic primates. What game am I talking about? Is it A, George of the Jungle, B, Zoopoly, C, Barrel of Monkeys, or D, Gorillas in the Mist? Barrel of Monkeys is correct. Alex just got in there before Nick. Takes Alex to 15-11 for the lead. It could possibly come down to the channel bonus question. It could happen, but there are other people who could get it. 2 questions to go. Round board full of holes that can be rotated up to 18 different positions. Small pictures of various things beneath the round board. Plastic covered discs. Is it A, Hi-Ho Cheerio, B, Rounders, C, Husker Du, or D, Chicken Run? Five, 4. Oh, Shannon gets it. Oh, my. Oh, Shannon. Shannon. Is it C or B? C. Okay. C. We'll give you the point. Don't be emulating Ashley. Don't be emulating that strategy. It is Husker Du. Husker Du. You have 5 points tonight, Shannon. Well done. We are now on question 49. Board with 25 differently shaped holes. Plastic pieces in the same shapes as the holes. 60-second timer and a pop-up tray. Win, lose, or draw. A. B, perfection. C, pop goes the weasel. Or D, time's up. Perfection is the correct answer. Alex gets there first. Ooh, 16 for Alex. So fast. We got one more question. The final question. So this is actually a very important question, Alex. This is very important. Because if you get this one right, even with the bonus question, you can't lose. But if you get this one wrong and Nick gets it right, he could beat you. But if someone else other than Nick or Alex gets this right, the 5-point question could lead to a tie and a possible tiebreaker. Here we go. Get hype. Get hype. This is a clue. A small plastic board with 33 holes arranged in the shape of a cross. 33 small pegs, one of which is a different color than the other 32. Is it A, High Q, B, Buried Treasure, C, Crossbones, or D, X marks the spot? Looks like Peter gets the point with High Q. Peter came in there fast with A. I think he's doing the and co strategy. So now we have a 5-point lead going into the channel bonus. If anybody other than Nick gets this, Alex wins. If Nick gets this one right, then we have a tiebreaker and we go to sudden death overtime. So this is kind of be cool. This only happened a couple times. Here is the question. We got Nick versus Nick needs this one to force a tie. If Nick doesn't get this one, then Alex wins a week. So the channel bonus question, which is taken from content produced on my channel all week long, is, I need this, Nick. The question is, what was the Barbie accessory I featured in my most recent short? It was published at 4:30. Hi, Rosalina. The pet bed is correct. The pet bet is correct. Woo! We got a tie. We got a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 16-16. We got a tie. Okay, let me think. How do I want to approach the tiebreaker? We got a tiebreaker. No draws. No draws. Okay, let's try this one. Only Nick or Alex can answer this. Okay? Only Nick or Alex. This is, yes. It's only worth 1 point. So this will decide it. Let me see. Here's the question. It's channel specific. Old school channel specific too. What's the very first short I ever produced on CPJ Collectibles YouTube? What is the very first short? What toy was it? Nick or Alex? First one to get it. Which Transformer? What Transformer was it, Alex? Very first. Bumblebee is correct. Transformer Bumblebee is correct. Gold Bumblebee, yes. Alex gets that one. Alex gets a point. Well done. Awesome job, Alex. You take the lead. And you want to hear something funny about how YouTube works? I shot that video, I think it was like 8 years ago now. And I didn't make it as a short because there wasn't shorts back then. I just put it up and it's so bad. If you watch it, it's like cringeworthy. But like 4 years later, when YouTube started doing the shorts, that thing skyrocketed and got me like 1 million views. And that led to the channel growing the way it has. So that video is always like pretty funny to look back at. Well done, Alex. You are the winner for the week. That was really cool to go to a tiebreaker. I didn't think we'd get to a tiebreaker tonight. I hope you guys all learned something about the trivia questions tonight. They were a little bit harder, a little bit like outside, like, you know, fun stuff. Trying to keep you guys engaged. And everybody did a great job tonight. We had Shannon, I think that's your most points you've ever scored. Josh, you got 8, which was really good. You were leading at the beginning there. Alex, this is your 3rd win. Ashley, you got 5. You picked it up in the second half. Buck, you steady with 3. Peter got 3. Nick with 15 or 16. Well done to everyone. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide because some of them are so hard that if you don't have the multiple choice, that we might just be sitting here and somebody could Google it. So I'd rather give the multiple choice. But if you know, yeah, that might be the way to do it. Maybe what we'll do is like, I'll have a 5-second delay until I start giving multiple choice. Yeah, like, for example, I'd go, small plastic board with 33 holes arranged in the shape of a cross, 33 small pegs, one of which is different color than the other 32. And then I wait like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I could say, okay, A, high Q, and then go through that. We could do that next week. We can do that next week. All right, I hope you guys all have a good week. That's why you double tap. I hope you guys all have a good week. Happy 4th of July. Happy Canada Day. I will update the leaderboard soon. And I do have a new yard sale video coming out. I found a bunch of cool stuff, horror theme this weekend. So hope you guys enjoy that as well. We'll see you next Monday. Bye.